Whether you grew up in church or not, you've probably heard a variation of this Bible verse before. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19, Paul writes this, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have received from God?" You probably heard it put like this: your body is a temple. And maybe you were doing some stuff and your parents would say, "Hey, don't drink, your body is a temple. Hey, don't smoke, your body is a temple. Hey, you better not be wearing jeans with holes in them." Why? Because your body is a temple. You got to take care of your body, right? And some of us were just beaten over the head with this verse. And while yes, it is very important to take care of your physical body because God created it and it is a temple, what Paul is actually writing about in the wake of the death and resurrection of Jesus is something that is actually infinitely more valuable. In fact, because when Jesus was killed on the cross that day, it says that in the temple, there was a curtain, a massive curtain that separated us from a place called the Holy of Holies. And only the high priest could enter into the Holy of Holies because in that space was where the presence and Spirit of God resided. When Jesus died that day on the cross, it says the curtain was torn top to bottom, signifying what? That no longer was there a barrier between you and I and the presence of God. So when Paul says your body is a temple, what he's not saying is don't smoke, don't drink, take care of your body. Those things are important. What he's actually saying is that the place that houses the presence of God is no longer the temple, it's you. And everywhere that you go, if you have said yes to Jesus, you carry the presence of God with you. And I wonder, what would our lives look like if everywhere we went, we were expectant that God was going to show up and do something, not because of any other reason than the fact that He's in me. Everywhere I go, I am carrying the presence of God, whether it's the pickup line at school, picking up my third grader, whether it's soccer practice, at work on a Monday, in the gym on a Tuesday evening, wherever I go, God is with me. Because no longer is the temple where God's Spirit resides. It's me. It's you. How different would your life look if you were expectant of the fact that God will show up because God is in me?